Hello everybody! Today I would like to talk about classical perfumery. A classic is a fragrance that has withstood the passage of time. That, in a nutshell, is a definition, and we can go into more detail on what's a classic and what makes a classic. But today, for this episode, I only wanted to talk about some of my favorite classics and also why I like classics. And basically, I like classics because I find them interesting for the same reason that I'm attracted to classical literature, classical music. It's a style of fragrances which is very distinctive, which was created at a particular time and place, and also that has a long history to it. And on the one hand, classics elicit this veneration. On the other hand, there are people who dismiss them altogether. Not all of us have to like Chanel number 5, and not all of us have to kind of get Guerlain Mitsuko. We may not even find these fragrances attractive, and which is all right. On the other hand, dismissing classics altogether is not a good idea because it's a style of perfumery that holds many discoveries. And I wanted to share 3 classics which I think are more accessible than number 5 or Mitsuko, and I happen to like them, I happen to find them interesting and inspiring, and I wear them often. So, my first choice is Guerlain Shalimar. And Shalimar is a great example of an Oriental perfume, except that it's not. Oriental, I should say, is a style of fragrance which has a lot of incense and balsams, vanilla, heavy florals, and Shalimar is considered kind of the gold standard of an Oriental fragrance. Except 64% of the formula, just about, is comprised of citrus oils. So actually it's a cologne. But the balance between the citrus and the vanilla is what makes Shalimar so enveloping, so effervescent, and which is why I recommend, and I like all concentrations of it. My second classic is Chanelcristal. Cristal is also kind of a cologne, but it's more floral. It has a lot of moss and orange blossom, jasmine, green notes. So to me, it smells like champagne bubbles. It has that kind of character, that kind of effervescence. This one is Eau de Parfum, but there is also Eau de Toilette, which is a little bit fresher and brighter. And my third classic is an example of a modern classic. A classic does not have to be created at the turn of the 20th century. And this is Lolita Limpica, which is a gourmand perfume. It was kind of like a copycat, or, okay, let's be diplomatic and say it was inspired by Angel. But I actually like it more than Angel. It contains the most astonishing list of things, such as licorice and candied cherries and iris, but you know, it works. It's such an uplifting fragrance. It's a fragrance with a sense of humor. Whenever I wear it, I smile, and I absolutely love this bottle. So those are my 3 classics, and as always, I'd love to hear yours.